Hey everyone, this is your girl SolieSims and welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us and I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't think that I've ever really built a house in winter before for this season. I don't think that I've ever done one before. And I was just saying in my last video that I'm still putting out Halloween stuff in December. So I decided today to put out a winter build. Now, there's nothing special about it. I actually did it because I wanted to start doing some prompts from the Sims 4 Builds group. Every month, or every other month rather, I should say, we get these prompts that we're supposed to do depending on what, if there's anything happening in that month. And for the month of December, there were some winter things, and it was basic some simple things like take a shot of the snow through the window, a nice holiday tablescape, etc, etc. Oh my gosh, I'm stumbling over this word. Etc. So I decided I wanted to build a house to get that done, and I just figured since I'm going to be doing one having the Christmas theme thing going on, that I might as well just record what I'm doing. Now, if you know me, you know that I struggle badly in getting the roofing right, and I eventually do get it right, but I do it off camera because I literally struggle so hard trying to get everything to blend in perfectly. Now, I actually found inspiration for this build on Pinterest, and the front of the build is actually what's supposed to be the back, but I loved the back of the picture that I saw so much that I had to try to make it into the front. And I did. I mean, it is unusual to see, and then you guys will see because I hate building in the snow, so I eventually went into the manageables, and then I just built in summer and then afterwards I came back in spring, so you well, in winter, sorry. So you will see how that transitions over in a little bit. Anyway, it's a bit weird to find that there is such a large terrace usually in the front of the house. I actually put also the sitting area with the campfire in the front of the house as well, because like I said, this is basically supposed to be the back space. But I liked it. I really liked how it looked, and so I wanted to incorporate it in there. So I don't have any particular person in mind for this build. I did have a sim player tested, but that's just my sim to do the scenarios that I'm supposed to, not the scenarios in the games, guy, by the way, just the different scenarios from the prompts that I'm going to be doing. So I had my sim guy in there doing that. But this house ended up being a 3-bedroom 2-bath house. Again, I struggle just a little bit with the layout because it's not my strong point, but I do enjoy doing these little things. And so the family that I put in here, I think I did such a mix, and I think their personality always, as I always say, comes out more in their personal space, like their bedrooms. So it can either be like a single parent with 2 teen children, or it can be a couple with 2 teen children, or even either one of the children can be well, not children really, they can be on the cusp of adulthood, so it could be just teen transitioning into adulthood. And I think I probably felt that a little bit more in I was going to say the daughter's room, but I think I did that in both of the teen rooms, really. It can go for either way. I did not put a lot of items for interests in the build overall, but I do think with the decorating that I had in mind, that their interest does show in their rooms, in the spaces that have been allotted for them. So here you'll see that I'm just doing the layout quickly, trying to figure it out. I felt that the bathroom upstairs was just too tiny, so I redid that. And again, if you know me, you will know that I jump all over the place when I'm building. I normally try to get the most of the outside done first. That means the shell of the build, the landscaping, etc. But I'm not always successful with that because landscaping is not my favorite thing to do. I absolutely hate landscaping. No, that's not true. I don't hate it. I just have an intense dislike for it. But I do like to see my the landscaping done. I'm always not 100% sure what it is that I want to do outside, and I always feel that my landscaping is not the best, or it doesn't look the way that I want it to look. So I tend to struggle with it a little bit more than anywhere else, I think. But what I do love about having the debug items is that there's most of the plants are so low maintenance, so it makes it so much more easier for me to put it in there. Like, I mean, I don't have to worry about pretty flowers matching or anything like that, because if I just put a whole bunch of green shrubbery like I do here, that's fine. That's fine with me. It works fine for me, and it does make the place look good, and it fills up the space as well. Oh my gosh, I just love all the underbrush. I'm loving this. Honestly, I felt like this was such a low maintenance type of landscaping, just a lot of repetitive plants, and I was happy with that. So the reason why you guys will see that I put chairs out here, because just leading off of that space, there are literally two front doors, but it's not really supposed to be two front doors. One leads into like the kitchen dining area, and the other is the main entrance. So that's the reason why there are two main doors, but I figured that the entrance closest to the stairs would be the main entrance, leading into the living room, etc. And then there's the little one there off the side, which would be leading into the kitchen dining area. But it's not something that they will be using very often, I think. And I guess maybe the way that I did the layout isn't the very best as well. The tones in the house is very warm, I think. I used a lot of neutral colors and browns as well, but I tried to bring in color via the accent pieces, so the curtains as well as the cushions on the chairs, etc. These will bring in some color to just enhance the space a little bit. I struggled a bit trying to place the kitchen, but the kitchen is a very tiny one. It is small, but I think it does what it's supposed to do, and it works. So it turns out well. I do change things over just a little bit as well. So I do change the layout of how I place stuff. I really wanted to have something on that side wall where the fridge is, but the fridge didn't suit there. I didn't want to put the stove there as well, and I was unsure of what I could have put there to make it look the way that I wanted it to. In the end, I switched it around. You will see I actually ended up putting the fridge where the waste basin, wow, the trash bin. So yes, that's where I ended up switching it up and stuff. And I don't imagine that the persons here do much cooking. Maybe the parents aren't very good at cooking, but I do feel that the space on the whole is a cozy, comfortable one. And yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a comfortable space. I particularly like the flow of the space. I mean, the whole thing is like open plan. So kitchen, dining, and living area, it's just all wide open, and it's just differentiated by the items in there, and it just flows so nicely, and I'm happy with that. I did try to do just a little bit of cluttering, and I don't like to go through the catalog whilst I'm recording, So sometimes I will go in and I will grab stuff, and then I will forget that I have to press record again. So I do sometimes miss putting, showing you guys what I have chosen to put in. I really need to try to get better at that. I do. But yeah, so in the end, I do change the location of that painting as well. But you guys can see, like I said, that the colors that I've incorporated into the space, it has warmed it up considerably. I think it's not just cold and empty, anymore. The living room space, it's just a simple space, simple cozy space. And as I'm doing this, I'm thinking what I did in the rooms, and I've realized that I left out some things, but it's okay. It's okay. So I just did a simple seating area, like I said, just to decide and make the space what it is. So I just put in a rug. Oh my gosh, I'm stumbling over this. I don't think that I'll be able to talk throughout the whole of the build. So chances are I will actually just fade off into music. But yeah, so basically that's what it is. It's just a simple family room. The whole space is basically that. The son, I think he's a little bit of a dark person. Not that he's evil or anything, but it's just that he enjoys the darker tones and stuff. But he enjoys music, and I do incorporate some aspects of that in regards to guitar in his room, as well as the oh my gosh, words are eluding me today. He does have headphones on his desk, as well as the speaker on his desk as well. His room is relatively small. He does have a space for what was supposed to be his closet, but that was boarded up. That was just boarded up, and he didn't get to use that space anymore. But his sister now, her room is just a little bit more lighter and area. She loves clothes, she loves shopping. I imagine that she has a part-time job and that caters to that, maybe something in retail, so that enables her to take advantage of the discounts, etc. So she's doing that, as well as just she has a love for plants, of greenery, not necessarily meaning that she's actually going to be in the gardening career or anything of the sort. Maybe she leans more to fashion and stuff, but her room is lighter area, and it feels brighter and cheerier. I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to put in any Christmas decorations, and I decided against it. I figured, nah, I'm not going to do anything. For the parents' bedroom, I actually just did very simple light tones, and it's not cluttered up at all. It's just a space that feels comfortable to them and where they go to sleep. I actually like the tones that I use. I use a green wallpaper in there, as well as a blue bed sheet. Yes, I think I did use the blue bed sheet, and it was one of a bed from Cottage Living, and I don't know, I like the room. I think everything went well together, and it just complemented each other very well. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop here. I've spoken for so long already. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you stick around and watch it, and I did put in the end some screenshots of what the place looks like during summer, so you get a full idea of what it will look like. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you again. Bye.